Minasan, konnichiwa. For today we're looking at relative clauses in Japanese. Relative clause, so a relative meaning having relation to, explaining something, giving further detail, making connections, whereas a clause is a part of a sentence. So for our first simple sentence here we have a simple noun wa adjective des sentence. Fujisan wa takai desu. So Mount Fuji, Fujisan, is tall. Now don't get confused here by the kanji of sun. Now this sun, yeah, it is yama meaning mountain, but when placed after the name of a mountain it's pronounced sun. That's not the same sun as in Daniel-san and so on after someone's name. Now for the second sentence, this is where it gets juicy. We have Sono takai yama wa Fujisan desu. This is giving more explanation, it's giving connections, it's giving relation. And so by breaking the sentence down here, this is the first part, the relative clause, because it's saying that tall mountain is Sono takai yama wa Fujisan desu, is Mount Fuji. So it's clarifying which mountain are we talking about? It's the tall mountain, that one's Mount Fuji. Let's have a look at this particular bamen. Bamen means scene. Quite ironic given our picture, it's kind of a bar and people are checking each other out. So the bamen, the scene, is a party. So, who's that? Which one do you like? So one person says, Orenji shatsu wo kiteru hito wa dare desu ka? So dare meaning who, the subject of the sentence. So it's a person, it's a hito. So the hito, the person, kiteru, wearing the orange shirt, is who? And then someone replies, Orenji shatsu wo kiteru hito wa Bob desu. So the person, then the explanation before that, so the orange shirt wearing person, then the end of the sentence is Bob. Some further sample sentences. The first one is quite simply giving a noun to describe what something is, whereas the second one is of greater explanation to finish the sentence, I suppose. So, sushi o taberu neko wa tama desu. The subject of the sentence is in the middle here. It's the cat. We're trying to work out, which one are we talking about? So the cat, taberu meaning to eat, present tense. So it's a continual habit that eats. So the neko that eats sushi, working back that way, is tama. So you'll notice that with the relative clause, the information about the noun comes before it. Then at the end of the sentence, that's giving even further clarification. So the cat that eats sushi is tama. For the second sentence, so we're talking about a hito this time. So hanaseru means can speak. That's a potential form of Japanese. Moving backward, we've got Nihongo. So the person that can speak Nihongo Japanese is, now this one's got further explanation, John-san no tomodachi desu, working that way. So the person who can speak Japanese is John's friend. For these examples, it's considering tense even further. You've got Kola o nomu hito wa Poru no itoko desu. Subject of the sentence is a person. That drinks, present tense of the verb, moving backward, is cola. So the person that drinks cola wa is Poru no itoko desu, is Paul's cousin. Next one. Burger o tabeteru hito wa kare no tomodachi desu. Subject of the sentence again is a person. Tabeteru, now that's the te ing, eating, currently doing that activity, and burger being the noun of the sentence. So the person eating the burger wa is kare no tomodachi desu, his friend, then finishing off that way. You would have deduced by looking at our sample sentences that indeed the formation is either verb plain form or present continuous, so that's your te imasu, but in the plain form, so te iru. Then your subject of the sentence is in fact in the middle, then you have your end of phrase. You can also have verb plain form past tense. So our sentences down the bottom, you've got sushi o taberu neko wa tama desu. So the cat that eats sushi is tama. However, the second example, so the cat that ate, past tense, sushi is tama. Some matching for you. So we've got その一生懸命勉強する学生は subject of the sentence is the 学生, the student. 勉強する, what do? They study. 一生懸命 with all their heart. So that with all their heart studying student is second one. 買い物をいつもする女. Onna, the girl, is the subject of the sentence. いつもする is always doing what? She's always shopping. So the girl that's always shopping. For the third one, again, we're talking about a person, a hito, the subject of the sentence. So スポーツをしない, so the person that doesn't do any sport. Then for our potential answers, we've got お金が全然ありません, so they have no money. クラスに寝ます, in class they sleep. And 良い結果, keka means results. I'll put that on the screen there for you. So 良い結果を取ります, to take results in Japanese is the translation rather than to achieve results. So 良い good results を取ります they take. And so to match these up, of course you're thinking that that always studying student 良い結果を取ります they receive good grades or achieve good grades. The 買い物をいつもする女はof course, she doesn't have any money because she blows it at the shops. お金が全然ありません. For the last one, スポーツをしない人, the person that doesn't do any sport, クラスに寝ます they sleep. Let's do one last example just to check that all of this has made sense to you. And so, looking at this sentence, English to Japanese, the student who always does their homework is who? It's me. Subject of the sentence is the student because that's what we're explaining. It's not me so far, it's the student because that's the point that we want to explain. So because we know the subject of the sentence goes in the middle, let's do our gakusei in the middle. Gakusei. Now we're explaining the student, and the explanation is that they always do their homework. So then we say shukurai o itsumo, meaning always, suru, to do. Then you have subject in the middle. Gakusei wa is, I'll put that up there for you, who?